next thing we're going to talk about is pressure conversions. So we've seen PV equals nRT, and pressure can be in a few different units. Um, so for example, one can be 101.3 kPa, another 760 millimeters of mercury, also torr, so it's 760 torr as well, or it could be in 1 atm. All right. So with these problems, it's going to show you how to do some conversions, and this is going to look like regular dimensional analysis. So let's start off with the first one. It says we have 51.3 kPa. Okay, so we want to go from kPa to torr. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write kPa on the bottom because they're going to cancel out, and then I'm going to put torr on the top because that's what we're looking for. And then you just use the conversion factors up here. So for torr, you would just put 760. And then for kPa, you'd put the 101.3. And then you would solve the problem. So if we change the color, we can cancel out the kPa's because they're on the top and the bottom. All we have left is torr. And to solve this, you'd put it in your calculator 51.3 times 760 and then divide it by 101.3. That'll give you 384.87 torr. Now let's talk sig figs. There's 3 sig figs, so we need this to be 3 sig figs. So we'll make it 385 torr. And that would be the answer for that first one. Now notice we did not use ATM at all. And the reason we didn't use ATM is because it didn't talk about ATM. It said torr and kPa. So don't think that even though there's 3 things up here, you have to use all 3. You only use the ones that it's talking about in the problem. Okay, let's change the color and let's try the next one. So this is 211 kPa. kPa goes on the bottom. And then on the top, we're looking for ATM. So I'm going to put ATM on the top. All right, and here we have, we look at our conversions. So ATM is 1, and then kPa is 101.3. We basically do the same thing. We're going to cancel out the kPa's, and then we'll multiply across. So that'll give us 211 times 1 over 101.3. Which will give us 2.08. We check for sig figs. The problem gave us 3 sig figs. This is a conversion factor, the ATM, so this has an unlimited number of sig figs, so we don't worry about these sig figs here. It's always what you started with. All right, so 2.08 sounds good, and the unit would be ATM. And that's how we do pressure conversions.